So now I know why people weren't sitting, they're sitting one to a seat, because look. The seat closest to the starboard side, whatever it is wet. So I put my bag there, to be honest, because the bag is waterproof at the bottom. Yeah, maybe they're not so selfish. Maybe they're just smart. This boat capacity is 30 people or 50 people, it says max. I think this one's only about 30 people on it at 8 baht a piece, so it's 240 for a 15-minute ride. And they drop you off right at the train station where I originally came from. So then it's just like a 3-minute walk to the BTS station. I'll probably have to switch over again, get another line. The Google Maps, when it comes to the train station lines, is not as good as in Tokyo, because it gives you the platform number and the stop numbers and stuff like that where you're headed to. So maybe it's just a Google Maps thing that they should update. Tell your end destination, the stop number. Here they have stop numbers like S2, S3, S21, and that's what they have in Tokyo too, but they don't seem to put that on Google Maps here. So, but here, check out this weird looking building. It looks like Jenga over there. This building right here looks like Jenga. It's all staggered and missing pieces. It looks like it was broken apart by the Matrix or something. But yeah, very, very, very interesting architecture that I see in Asia. I don't think they have as much red tape. Like, even one thing that I recognized is going through the airports. It's so much easier. Like in Canada, like, oh, take out your liquids. Oh, this is like 35 mils, not 30 mils. Get out of here. Like, you can't have this, you can't have that. And then they get frustrated and it's like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Here you just waltz on. Like, you have a ticket. As long as you're not bringing in, like, they were kind of back before 9/11, I guess, in North America. But they don't have that 9/11 issue here. Like, there's no bureaucracy. You're free. You're free when it comes to security and stuff. No one's bringing in shotguns or bombs or shit like that. Everyone's just like whatever. Like back in 2000. So, like prior to 2000 and 9/11, I don't think Asia has adjusted to the same sort of security precautions as at the airports and on the trains and even at like their events. Like everyone's just on super high alert. I think we lost a lot of our freedoms ever since 9/11. They just imposed that, you know, Security Act or whatever the freak it is, and just made an excuse to take away people's rights. And in essence, all they did was they made everything more bureaucratic, and it just hassled everyone's life. Like, we can't just go back to the way we were, like in Asia is right now. Like, just be free. I think there's more freedoms now. Yeah, the one thing you can't say bad about in Thailand is about the king. Is there is a fine there, but you can say whatever the hell they want, man. They got like transgender lady boys and shit over here. They don't give a crap about all that sort of stuff. But you know, in Canada, you can't even like you get in trouble if you don't use pronouns. Are you freaking serious? Like, how free are you? Like, and then you can't travel in Canada unless you have X, Y, and Z. And now Trudeau's trying to pass a bill where they're going to check the internet and go back in your history and kind of like, you know, Minority Report and like precogs and get you for crimes that you did like when it wasn't okay, you know, like using words that are not like deemed politically correct. Like these guys are censoring us. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I think Canada's going down a spiral. Like, we're the laughingstock of the world right now. If you notice when Trudeau goes into the UN, nobody shakes his hand, everyone ignores him. He stands like a pariah in the corner, like a little kid that everyone's like, you're an idiot, you know, save the environment, that sort of stuff. And they're like, China's like, yeah, I'm gonna open up 68 more coal-powered fire plants this year. Yeah, what are you doing? You're doing a carbon tax on our citizens? What's next? A water and an oxygen tax? Like, this is dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I think he's being paid by somebody because no one's that stupid. And like, his whole party's leaving him. No one's voting for him in polls. And even his wife left him because she knows what a narcissist retard he is. So this video is probably get banned because of the words I used because of Canada. But we all know the truth. Like, coming to Asia, it's like whole, like, yeah, you know, I'm okay with not talking bad about the king. That's okay, or royal family. That is a small price to pay. There's other nonsense that's being legislated in Canada and in the US. I think they're doing an experiment right now. The experiment had started with COVID, and now look what happens. You give these guys an inch, like, remember, government, they don't produce anything. They just take your money and they move it around. Like, if you're a business or a person producing something, you're making something. You make chairs, services, metal, cars, you're producing something. The government doesn't do anything. They don't add any value. In fact, they're like the DMV. They have people working there, but they don't add any value, but they add to your frustration, the processes, and then they charge you a little bit for their time just to be employed to do that service for you. Here in Asia, it's like, you want to go somewhere, just pay the cash, sit down, and we'll give you the best possible service. Like, I don't understand why that's not adopted around the world. There's too many people here. If they pull that bureaucratic stuff, people will be up in arms. Like, they're already struggling when it comes to doing their work and making money and getting a living. And for you to like add an extra tax or extra process on everyone's difficult lives already, it's just plain dumb. How free are you? Anyways, that's my rant. Hope you guys have a good time. Enjoy my videos. I'm gonna eat some more food. I'm gonna go to the gym now and then take a break. But we'll catch you in the next one. Be good, be nice, take care.